from a mental standpoint, do you think?
Well, I think it's huge. You know, we in the first half last year against Baylor, the 3 turnovers were critical. I mean, 2 of them were inside the 20. One of them was in the end zone. So I mean, you know, it just changes the whole complexion of the game.
You guys keep rising up the charts to number 3 now in the BCS. Does that change anything around here when it comes to pressure or anything like that?
Oh no, it doesn't on us. You know, I've been on teams that were 1 and 2, and you know you're 1 game away from not even being in the top 10. So you just do the best you can each week, stay focused, and try to take care of business.
Is that maybe the biggest thing, too, Bill, just stay focused? And I know you coaches preach 1 game at a time, but it really is important to zero in on the individual opponent every week.
No question. You know, people start looking and making charts on what bowl games you're going to and this, that, and the other, and you lose focus, you lose a game, now you may not even be going to the bowl game. So, I mean, you just got to take care of business and let all that handle itself.
Your defense has gone up against RG3 the last couple of years. How much better is he now, and is it his throwing game that's improved so much for him?
Well, I tell you what, I think he runs the ball more, and you know, last year he was coming off an injury, and I don't think they had him carry the ball as much. But he runs with a lot of confidence and and unbelievable speed, obviously, and he throws the ball, and he has such velocity with the ball. I mean, if you're not right there, you're not going to break it up. It's going to be completed.
I want to ask you about the practice habits of this team, because it's a little bit unconventional, where not as much hitting, maybe things of that nature. Just how has that worked for you guys this year?
Well, we're trying not to do any scrimmaging during 2 days because we knew our numbers were so thin, and we had 7 new starters on defense. We didn't want to lose any more, and so it's hurt us some in our tackling, but at the same time, it's kept us healthy and we're fresher. You know, we have a fast-paced practice. We've got 2 scout teams running at us on defense. You're running back the huddle, and it helps us from the standpoint of the tempo of the game, too, once we get into real game.
Bill, do you remember, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No.
Do you remember play Mizzou or Sean Lewis? Everybody remembers the 2 takeaways, but those were kind of happenstance, right place, right time. But there was a play on the screen TJ Miller.
Right.
He made up about 30 yards,
yeah.
and then finished him in a big one. But that more defines Sean Lewis than anything does.
It really does. I mean, he's a heck of a football player. He's a real headsy guy, and I mean, he's almost always in the right spot at the right time. That's why he's getting all these turnovers.
So, do you ever catch yourself, because being so consistent on takeaways, 4 or 5 minutes in the third quarter, thinking, yeah, it's time for a turnover? I mean, you know what I mean? You catch yourself thinking, this is about the time we usually get one of these.
Well, we were talking the whole first half about getting turnovers. We did a very good job of doing it, but the second half it started to happen, and they kind of came in droves, you know. But some of it's just blind luck, and some of it's just hard work and preparation.
It's pretty uncanny, though, isn't it?
It really is. It really is.
Just a spot in the third quarter every week. You just watch out.
Yeah. And what's really satisfying to see is, like in Jamie, you coach him to get his hand up when the quarterback's hand comes off the ball, boom, exactly the way you coach it. You know, it's a good deal.
Be pleased with the shedding. You look terribly comfortable doing it.
Well, we do a little catch drill every Sunday night, and then we do some on Friday night prior to the game. And you know, he hasn't set any world records catching the ball.
No, and he looked kind of like a goldfish out there trying to pull it in.
Yeah. That's exactly right. We're happy for him and us.